My wife and I had dinner at a nice Polish restaurant recently, and we ordered an appetizer, a fancy one based on the price tag, called Oscypek Grilla, which was translated on the menu as grilled sheep cheese. The dish consisted of round slabs of cheese, along with thick slices of bacon, served with warm cranberry jam. The cheese was browned in a pan without melting, like halloumi or Finnish hustalipa. Both the bacon and the cheese, similarly salty, smoky, and savory, were complemented well by the cranberry compote, and my immediate thought was, can I make this into a sandwich? Now, Chicagoland is known for having a large Polish-American population, and the area of the south and southwest suburbs near where I live has some great Polish delis as a result. I bought myself a hunk of that Oscypek cheese at Lassek's in Palos Hills. I'll have to do a separate video on the deli at Lassek's. The sausages, the smoked meats, the prepared foods. I didn't have time to shop and make the sandwich that day, so I took advantage of their deli and bought myself a lunch of beef stroganoff, kopitka, which are kind of like Polish gnocchi, and haluski, a dish of pan-fried noodles with cabbage, onions, and bacon. Somehow I managed to finish the whole thing. Anyway, I found out why that appetizer was a bit on the pricey side. This was not a cheap cheese. But it stands to reason. Oscypek is made only in the Tatra Mountains of Poland, where salted sheep's milk is curdled and squeezed and stretched into molds with decorative shapes. Then it's brined for a day or two, smoked for a week or two, and finally has to be packed up and shipped just shy of 5,000 miles to end up in the cooler section where I picked it up. While I was there, I bought a package of Danish bacon, a smoked belly bacon that looked the most like what we had at the restaurant, a jar of cranberry preserves whose label, entirely in Polish without a single word of English, had me furiously Googling translations in a narrow grocery aisle, and a loaf of Polish sourdough. That, I thought, would be plenty for this sandwich. And it's good, very good. But as a whole sandwich, it is a little overwhelming. Bacon is richly smoky and fatty, salty and savory, and so is the cheese. The cranberry jam is sweet and sour and bitter all at once, and in an appetizer that's enough. But in the sandwich, the bread adds bulk that the jam has a hard time overcoming. Also, the cheese solidifies as it cools, presenting more of a textural challenge. Maybe simply dipping it in more jam will help, but the sandwich needs something. Some lettuce or arugula, maybe, dressed with a garlicky vinaigrette. Perhaps it should simply be made smaller. I will keep working on this one. That's a whole lot of cheese that I bought. But I've got some other ideas coming your way soon as well.